Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm here, you're there. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Maggie, and did you know World War II sucked? No, I'm just kidding. That's not how I actually wanted to start this video, but I do think we are in the midst of World War III, and not only that, but Civil War Part 2. Okay, I do think it's upon us. I don't think it's going to be an all-out race war, as some predictions might be. But maybe it is, and maybe that's okay. I'm just kidding. So you might be like, why are you wearing a wig right now? And that's because I hate my hair, and I didn't style it today. So I was like, you know what? For this video, I'm going to wig it out. And, okay, it was cute literally 2 seconds ago, and then I decided to, touch it. You can see my wig cap. Ugh. Okay. This is not going as I want it to go, Okay. Maybe I can make this. Maybe I can save it. Okay. That kind of makes me look couture, right? Okay. So yes, so go out to the club by yourself, in conclusion, okay? I did this last night. None of my friends were available really, and I also kind of wanted to do this on my own. I didn't really want to, bother anyone with details or plans or anything. I really just wanted to go out and dance, not talk to anyone, just kind of, just feel the vibes, right? And just white girl dance, dude. That's all I wanted to do, okay? So, and it was, the night was called Fever Night because it was disco night, right? And I love disco. ABBA, Donna Summer, Bees Gees, Michael Jackson, okay? Peaches and Herb, okay? Love them, right? A funky town, all right? Hello, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do that, and I did. I went to the club by myself, and I had an absolute banging time, guys. Go to the club by yourself. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. People will come up to you. I was invited in so many dance circles because I was just having such a good time. I had one drink. Technically two, because someone bought me one. I had one drink that I paid for, okay? A tequila sour. And then someone else bought me another tequila sour. Yeah, okay? Guys, just go out there. I met someone. I met a guy, got his phone number. We might go to Phipps later on. Not today, but sometime in the week. I don't know. Just go live your life, okay? I know that's, hard to say because, look, I have 2 cents in my bank account at all times. Bills are paid though. Okay, bills are paid. But I do have 2 cents. Okay. All right. So I understand, some people want to save. I have friends who are in their saving era and they just want to stay at home and do nothing and stay and save and blah, blah, blah. Hang out there. I'll do that too. Damn. I like to cook. I'll be inside. We can play games. We can play board games. We can play with everyone's cats. Everyone has kittens these days, or dogs. Love that. But I yearn, okay? I yearn to dance, okay? And my last relationship, he didn't like going out to clubs. It made him feel nervous. So I was like, you know what? Obviously, I'm not going to subject him to that because that's fucking rude, So I was like, okay, I'll just go out with my girlfriends. But now my girlfriends, it's not that they get anxious when they go out to clubs or anything, but it's just there's usually always someone's boyfriend who's around or someone's mad or something. There's always some sort of thing that's happening that we can't just freaking dance, dude, So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go on my own. Everyone's busy. And it's kind of been a hell of a week as it is in the Trump era, right? It's always just a hell of a week, right? But it was so much fun, guys. I just, dancing queen, young and sweet. You know what I'm saying? I was just having so much fun. Give me a man after midnight. Okay? I'm busting moves. Okay? And there were so many, oh my gosh, guys. There were so many cute couples there who had their little routines of dancing. And I was like, where is he? I need him. Not really. For the night. I just need him for the night. You know, the rest of the time, I can handle life by myself, right? But it's rejuvenating for me personally. I mean, maybe not everyone, you know, likes that. But if you are like hesitant and feel like, oh, this is going to be weird if I go to the club by myself, girl, just do it. Girl, just do it, okay? It's gonna, and I don't think I'm gonna do this like every weekend, you know. They specifically had this like fever night, right? Fever dance night. So I was like, and I've been dying and begging to go to a disco night. There's other groups that, or other venues that have hosted them, but it's like usually I already have plans, or usually everyone's busy, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this by myself, you know. And I'm not a stranger to doing things by myself. Like there was this club that hosted a Lana night. I went there by myself because none of my friends really care about Lana, you know, and that's fine, you don't have to, but I'll go. And I made a few friends there too. So it's just like, as long as you're just open to new experiences, I think new experiences come to you. And I think we all need to just like realize that for a little bit. I did want to call myself out on something. So I'm still, or not still, I think I went back up to 288. I forgot what my weight last time was that I showed you guys. But I've been at 288 for like 2 weeks. And I think it's because I'm not sleeping correctly. And I'm not drinking enough water. And I do think I am eating a little bit more, but not like to the point where I'm like gaining weight, you know? So I'm definitely, and I'm just like, okay, my goal was to get to 280 by the end of March. So we're going to lock in. These last 2 weeks, we're locking in, and I'm going to get down. I'm going to get down 10 pounds, okay? I'm going to do it. Obviously with the help of like with the medication I'm on and everything, but it also has to be me. Like I'm going to be drinking more water, and I'm going to be sleeping, because honestly, I've realized I'm at the age where I can tell that I can't run on 4 or 5 hours of sleep anymore. I need a solid 7. Hello. Okay. You know, I need that solid 7, right? So that's definitely, I'm going to be working on that. So stay tuned with that, everyone. But that's something I did want to call myself out on. Other news, I did schedule my GMAT exam April 30th. April 30th. I'm taking it, guys. I'm nervous. $300, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a little bit pricey. I think I do have to take it twice. Not I have to, but it's recommended, even because like most schools, that I think all schools that I'm applying to, they look at all of your scores, not just like the best one. There are some schools that just look at your best score, you know, or your latest score, but the schools I'm applying to just look at look at all of the scores. So that's nice, because I want to show them that, like, even if I get, you know, like a 635 or something like that, like even if I get 2 635s, it's like, okay, that's a solid score, you know. But like, let's say I get a 635 and then my next round is a 700. Okay, slay. Like, she knows what she's doing, actually, you know. So yeah. Also, outfits this week were pretty bang-tastic. I turned up the heat. I'll definitely show you guys. And my hair this week I thought was banging. Okay, let's talk about my disco night. I mean, I probably already sent like pictures and photos and videos up here, but my makeup, I did like all blue. Today I just kind of 60s inspired a little bit, but like it's just really like a nice, I guess you would call this like a smoky eye, but it's literally just 2 colors. And I just covered the whole lid in one, and then with, let me get the brush. This brush, just like a normal, I just went boop, 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 like on the crease, like where my eye, where you can see the crease, you know? And that's really all I did. And then I think, and this is kind of new for me because I love a good eyeliner wing, but I just been doing a thin line instead of my usual thick line. And I think it's like bringing out my eyes a little bit more. And then I've also added like eyelashes, like not glue ones on the bottom, but like I've drawn on just like 3 thick lashes, and I think that's also brightened my eyes a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously I still have the full fake lash on. I love fake lashes, okay? Shout out Sucker Punch. That movie really, I saw that movie and I said, yes. Yes. I want eyeliner and fake eyelashes. I do not care. Okay? But I think that's all I have to say this week, guys. So thank you for everything. I hope you guys are doing well. Change just keeps on coming, right? And we must overcome, we must overcome and still celebrate life and, rebel when we can, protest when we can, be safe out there. Don't bring your phone, wear a mask. You guys know, bring some milk. I think that helps with pepper spray, right? Start, educating yourselves, okay? Let's get those VPNs. Let's get those, was it Firefox? That's the one that, doesn't, track everything you're fucking doing, Let's start being smart, everyone. I say that using Google Chrome, okay? But I do have Firefox, yeah. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go eat, probably. Mama hungry, right? And thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. And I'll talk to you guys later. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Percocet. Molly Percocet. Chase a bag. Never chase a bit.